So guys, we're currently in Mojo Market. I think what you would have done when you were doing research coming to Cape Town is that you would have done a lot of research in Mojo Market. There's a variety of food, world continental foods. So what we're here to do today is to do a taste test. Tell you our feedback based upon what we taste.
So wait, what is there? What can you get here? So I see you can get like poke bowls.
Yeah.
You can get some oysters.
You can get oysters. You can get braai. You can get if you want to ship some pasty, champagne.
Yeah.
You can get beer. Different sorts
Ice
of foods,
cream,
really.
meat,
Ice cream,
burgers,
all sorts of
seafood.
foods.
Yeah.
So it's pretty quiet now, which is great because we can move around and see different stalls. So
also, what's cool is a lot of the time they have live music here too.
We've got live music here, I think on a Saturday or maybe
A lot of times during the week they have live music.
Okay, cool. So currently right now there isn't anyone performing, but you never know, someone might just spring up and then perform. So yeah, let's get going.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
So we've got the real food here, and we're gonna get busy, get tucked in.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we have here?
We've got our Castle Tank beer.
Okay. So I recommended this to Charlotte because you can't get this everywhere in Cape Town, and he likes his crisp beers. So
Yeah, I do like my crisp beers.
you just took a sip, bro.
Sorry, I need to get into it.
Yeah,
Cheers.
what do you think?
So I do think it's quite crisp, clear, nothing as strong. It definitely hits the belly. So guys, we've got the array of food. We have the selection of different types of fish
and chips.
Chips. We've got the chips here. Then you've got your barbecue wings with the sweet and chili sauce.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks really good actually. And then you have your poke bowl with different arrays of like herbs, spices, what we showed you earlier on. So it's right here. And then here you have your kind of like pizza, but different kind of like toppings on it. So you've got that here as well, ready to be demolished. And last but not least, what's dear to my heart, you've got a selection of Nigerian foods, jollof rice, fried rice, and that good stuff. So let's get tucked in. So we've got our selection. What are we tucking in? I think we start off with our wings.
Start with the wings. Okay, cool. Let's start.
Even though I do want to start with the Nigerian food, so the jollof rice.
I think we should do that last.
Let's do that last because
back to the roots.
I think what we need to also do is clean our palates. Remember we said in Durbanville? You guys must have seen the clip where we were cleaning our palate with biscuits after our wine tasting. So let's start off with our wings. Alright?
Okay, so starting with some.
So what we're going to do first is every dish that we eat, we're going to taste it, then give it a rating out of 10.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going to do it. So let's get stuck in.
Great tomato.
The taste doesn't really kick in until you just keep on chewing. Rich in flavour, rich in taste. I do reckon it's got the right sort of level of cooking. So
it's got a bit of it's a sticky sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna dip it in chili. It's a good pairing. The sweet chili and then the spicy sauce. So good pairing. I think based upon like it being very tender, the flavour mixes with each other. It's very marinated well. I'm gonna give it a strong 7.
A 7. Okay.
I think in terms of it just being a bit more less harsh, like less hard. In terms of the frying aspect of it, it could have been a lot better. But flavour as well. It's quite chewy. Well, all in all, strong 7 for me. How about you, Antonio?
So for me, I'm a basic dude. Have you ever been to Spur? Spur and the turkey wings with the blue cheese sauce. Like I love wings with blue cheese sauce. I think that like nothing tops some good wings with blue cheese sauce.
Right.
This is alright. Like it's a sweet sauce already. And now we're having with sweet chili sauce. It's like sweet on sweet.
Yeah.
Really.
I think for me it's like I just have my wings quite as it is really. I'm not really a selection of different flavours. So the pairing, like I said, looks well. Hot sauce, sweet chili sauce. So can't get any wrong.
I think I'll give it a 6.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't far off. I would give it a 7.
Yeah.
So if it was,
Don't change your rating now. You're gonna stick with it.
no, I did give it a 7. I did give it a 7.
Okay, what are we doing next?
So what we're doing next, I think we're going to do the fish and chips. Can't go any wrong with fish and chips. Do love fish and chips, but I think with this
You
one,
can't go wrong with fish and chips.
you can't go wrong.
You can go wrong.
Nice selection of cut and chips, sorry. And then you got like different like types of fish, which I'm really excited to tuck into. So,
Have you never had bad fish and chips?
I mean, there are a bit of places that do sell quite shitty fish and chips, but I think in Cape Town's renownedly known
We
for
like
their
it,
good
but-
fish and chips. So I'm actually going to get stuck in.
Yeah. They gave us like a garlic
Yeah.
but I don't know what's lemon.
Yeah,
what?
it's kind of like garlic or like butter lemon kind of sauce. For context, I think with this fish and chips is, I think generally in Cape Town, do you export your fish or do you import it?
Wow.
Yeah. So
We do our fishing locally. I mean,
they do the fishing locally, so it's produced fresh and it's cooked fresh as well. So
You can go to like the bays. You can catch fish yourself if you want to, or you can get it right like as they port it.
well.
Yeah.
No overcooked chips are really important when it comes to cooking chips.
You could have given salt. Are these scallops?
Are they
They
mussels?
look like no, these are mussels. Wait,
No.
what are these? What are those?
I think this is
It looks like a crab stick.
yeah, it looks like tilapia, but just cut.
That looks like a crab stick.
Crab stick it is then. Crab
I think this is a scallop. I'm not sure.
scallop isn't it? So it was, yeah.
It's just tender. Bro, man.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have one of these?
I just had one.
Did you have one of these? Yeah, this is pretty good. It's like nice and
Pretty good, very tender. I just threw it straight in. Very tender, very soft, fleshy. So you don't have like the batter. You have a lot of the soft, tender taste to it.
Yeah.
So, all in all, thumbs up.
These are prawns, and they look like a chicken wing or like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, it does look like a
It's
chicken.
fried.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, get some sauce into it. Let's test.
I've never had a prawn like this. Is this even prawn?
It's amazing. Again, the right amount of butter.
Is this prawn?
Yes, one. Not too heavy, very tender, very soft, crispy. Keyword crispy.
Wow.
And it's fried at the right temperature, clearly. Lovely.
Let's try the calamari. I've got to say, the batter here and it's very different. It's almost like what is that breadcrumb? What is it? Tempura, like tempura.
So yeah, I got you.
But yeah, it's very. What do I say?
I'm used to like calamari being very like thin in cuts,
Flakes. It's like small.
but this is quite big for a calamari.
But I'm saying that the batter is like they use the similar batter. It's also soft.
Very soft, lovely, amazing.
It's like it melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it does melt in your mouth. I think it's very like soft and tender. So all of the fishes that we've tasted so far, lightly fried, tender, crispy, soft in the middle.
I do feel though lacks structure. Like when you have calamari, like not that you gotta chew it, but it's like you bite into this. It's like it was mushy. The prawns, everything was like kind of top of it mushy.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I think it was mushy on the calamari. As I tasted,
but they all got similar textures. Like the textures, they're all different. The prawn,
absolutely, yeah.
Kind of like if you had to blindfold me, and I had to take, I wouldn't know the difference. No, like for real, I wouldn't. Would you?
No. I think the tastes are all the same, but are different textures.
I'm saying I feel like the textures are all the same too. It's like,
no, in terms of like when you taste it, you can differentiate as to how much batter there is on it. Like the calamari had the more batter.
We're gonna do a taste test, bro. We're gonna do. Okay, wait. So I'm trying to say that it all tastes similar. It's got a similar texture. So now we're gonna see. He's saying he disagrees. So let's see. Close your eyes. So we're gonna have three pieces. Right? Okay, I'm gonna put it in your hand. What is that? Don't open your eyes, though.
I think this is
calamari. It's got a what is it? Calamari? Is it
calamari
crab or is it prawn?
Calamari.
You think it's calamari?
I think because it's very chewy and the batter's quite heavy on this one, so I'm gonna go with calamari.
This one?
Okay. This crab leg, because it's not as a lot of batter on it. It's very light, fluffy, and somewhat chewy.
Okay.
Yep.
Final one.
I'm gonna go with a prawn because I'm cheating. This is the tail, so that's the only reason why I know.
Okay, so you can open your eyes now.
But I feel like the calamari and this are the same texture because it's crispy.
Yeah. So,
and there's a lot of batter on it.
So the first one was actually prawn.
Oh,
and the last one was prawn.
Oh, sugar.
Only the second one was crab.
Oh man. You quite realise.
Yeah, exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you are right, to be honest.
Yeah, it's got a similar taste and texture. Okay, let's taste the fish. We're doing the fish.
Fish.
I'm gonna put some lemon
so,
on that.
what do we call it? Hake. So you got to put the emphasis. Hake.
Hack.
Cheers. You know when you got thing, you're dancing, you're happy.
That's a sticker on this one. Chewy batter.
Chewy. Very chewy. Tender at the same time, so can't go wrong. Quite like that.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give all the types of fish that we tasted a strong 7 as well. I think my favourite was definitely had to be the crab leg. And this is just me being the fact that I don't like my fish powered by the bread roll. So the batter.
What did you think of the chips?
Perfect cuts, perfect taste, perfect, not overcooked, just rightly cooked at the right temperature. Easy to eat. I mean, I can't get tired of eating chips.
You know what's funny? So when we did the snacks, you were like so harsh, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I'm being harsh because my thoughts on this is that it's much better in Cape Town. I really do feel it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mariner's Wharf in Hout Bay. It's best fish and chips in Cape Town.
Okay.
But other than that, I still feel you can get better fish and chips. Like the textures are all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Textures are all the same.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't. You couldn't differentiate prawn from the scallop to the crab leg to, you know, it all similar softness inside.
Yeah.
Similar, it was good softness and crispiness.
Yeah.
But
I think what's important is that to get fish at the right temperature, at the right look, is that I personally feel that it needs to be lightly cooked. You can't overcook like fish. And the good thing is that with all the fish that we've eaten is that it's lightly cooked and at the right temperature too.
So what I'm trying to say is that the crispiness and the texture, it's good. It is good. However, it's the same across all the fish, like across the shellfish and the fish.
Yeah.
That's the only gripe I have with, you know, if I had the prawns by itself, like, oh, this is great. But the prawns tasted the same as the crab, and you know? That's
Yeah. So I agree. It all tasted the same. But I think the only difference for me is that the prawn tasted different because they have much butter on it. So I keep on emphasizing the butter. The more butter you have on fish, the more crunchy, the more chewy it becomes. For me, the prawns, the crab legs, sorry, right amount of butter, and it was fluffy too, tasty. This is pretty much the pizza kind of like bread roll with
flat bread.
Flat bread.
You actually call this focaccia.
Focaccia.
Focaccia. So it's like pizza without the tomato base.
Right. So then you got your jalapeno, avocado, your tomato, seasoned tomato. I think this is like your braised chicken with the tomato on top, and then you have your leaves, like so your bay leaves, and, right?
Your leaves, your
hey,
garnishes. Yeah.
Garnishes. So we've got that here.
You go first. What is this?
So this is salmon with some avocado, with some tomatoes underneath as well. So it's got, I think, good layers to it. I feel like it's a good mixture, but the taste is important. So let's go for it. Yeah.
Very different. I've never had something like this. Who would have thought to put salmon on flatbread?
So there's a shop called Pret, and every time I pass Pret, I always get an avocado, mayo, and salmon wrap. But it tastes just like this, but with a kick because it's got the spices for me underneath the layer of the wrap. But yeah, it pairs well. An avocado pairs well with salmon as well, so I quite like it. How do you think? What do you think?
The bread. Have you ever cooked a roti?
No.
You never cooked a roti?
No.
So you see how like flaky it is? If you cook a roti in butter, it becomes like this. So it's like a thick roti. It's really like a thick roti.
Oh right. So is it? Do you feel like it's like? Is it fried as well, or is it?
You forgot food, bro. You forgot the roti. Go get it quickly. Go get it quickly. We're eating this flatbread, and I'm telling you, it tastes like roti. Then I remembered we ordered rotis too, with like beef. This guy forgot all the food.
So guys, I literally forgot the roti. I mean,
You forgot the whole thing.
I literally forgot the whole thing. Apparently, the waitress was looking for me. She couldn't find me. Obviously, we're on the upper deck. But yeah, it's too many food you ordered, guys. Too many food.
Too much food.
Too much food.
Okay, so that was the salmon mod, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so when you come to Mojo Market, obviously you order your food, you got to sit down. There isn't always someone bringing the food to you, so we ordered a lot of things. So we did a round trip and then we had to come back and collect it. So I forgot to collect. Okay, cool.
The roti might be a bit cold, but it's fine. We'll eat it. It's fine.
What did you think of the salmon?
Salmon, I liked it. It was flaky, soft, paired well with the mayo, paired well with the avocado and the tomatoes. So I think I'm gonna give it a strong 9.
Alright.
I really enjoyed it. Okay.
For me, the salmon, obviously it's not fresh salmon. Like the best salmon you can get is sushi salmon. But yeah, on flatbread it was okay. It was a nice surprise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll give it like a 6.5 because I'm like 6, 7, 6.5.
That is quite harsh, don't you think? Okay, Mr. Food Connoisseur.
Okay, what is this?
I think this is chicken. This is like diced chicken. Again with avocado and some tomatoes. Let's get. You might need some avocado.
Do you have avocado? Do you want avocado?
No, Mum. I've got some avocado pieces here.
And maybe a piece of. This is always good. I don't know what this leaf is.
I just call it a leaf.
The leaf.
They put.
Don't forget the leaves.
They put it from a tree, more than likely.
for me, this is much better. The leaf makes a difference.
I almost dropped.
Because I was thinking, leaf, what is this? Isn't this like basil or something?
It has to be basil, yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, but it has a lot more flavor, eh? Oh, and the chicken. The chicken's got such a good flavor.
The chicken's got with...
It's got a curry flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like curry chicken.
Flavor. And I think the tomato is also spicy too, I think.
No, hold on. Do this, wait. Wait a bit there. Wrap it around. Like, wrap it. Yeah, use it down. That's literally a roti right there. Literally. That's a roti with curry, with chicken, curry chicken.
Yeah. Very nice. I think I might have to take my score back from the salmon being a 9 over 10. I think I'll have to give it...
They can both be nice.
You know what? I'll give it a 9. But this, I'll give it 9.5.
Like an 8, 7, 8. Much better.
Lovely.
I feel like it's because like the salmon for me it's like it didn't belong in here. Because I'm not surprised, but it's like when the visitor comes, they gotta go. Like this, the chicken's here to stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's on a routine. You know what I mean? That was good.
Very good. I can't lie, I'm getting a bit full.
You're same. I'm also getting a bit full.
I'm getting a bit full. So, do bear with us, guys, if we're not eating the whole thing. We're just tasting it. Disclaimer, we're just tasting the food.
For takeaways.
And then we're taking it home.
In my mind, I'm questioning where's the pork?
Yeah. It's like, where is the main ingredient, the main topping? I can't taste it. It could either mean that the pork is not seasoned enough, or, touch wood, it's not cooked properly. But me touching wood means that I hope it's cooked properly because I can't taste it.
It's like, even the tomato, like the diced tomato, that flavor in itself takes over.
Yeah, the tomato and other ingredients takes over the food, as in like the food itself. I don't sense no pork at all.
No.
So I'm giving it a 3, unfortunately.
Okay, so best, well, worst to best, I'd say the pork is no good.
No.
Salmon second.
Salmon second, yeah.
Chicken. Yeah, get the chicken. Okay, where we're sitting so far, like best to worst so far. You've had the focaccia, fish and chips.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. It's a difficult one so far. But I'm gonna go with the wings.
Number 1.
I think wings number 1 for me. Yeah. And then after that, I'll go with. I'm gonna go with the pistachio. Focaccia.
Yeah.
And then with the chips afterwards. Okay. But it's a very close call because the pistachio has a lot of things going on, and fish is just fish and chips. However, though, the fish and the array of fish, chips, the chips, it's perfectly cooked. It's perfectly cooked, so it could easily be a second. You could do a switch over. So what are we eating now? I mean, sorry, give me your list.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna say wings first. Fish, I think the fish and chips second. I say that because the focaccia there was good and there was bad. So it's like if it was all chicken, the focaccia would be second.
Yeah.
You know, but because the salmon and the pork had brought down the average, the group average.
It did.
So I'd have to put the fish and chips second, and then.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, like I said to you, you can alternate the two, second and third.
Yeah.
And it's very close, in my opinion. But I think I gave the focaccia a second because of the variety of things that we ate. You know, so far so good. I mean, I'm not let down by these companies. They're really good. Thumbs up.
We've got 3 more meals, and I'm already feeling like I'm getting there.
Oh my god, I'm like.
We're gonna start taking small bites.
I don't think we're supposed to finish it. Like you should just take a bite.
Yeah.